Quantumavo. Hello dudes and dudettes, welcome to another Quantum Avo video. Today I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I'm going to be sitting in my bed, in my awesome Star Wars pajama pants, and sitting behind my awesome Star Wars posters, talking about a somewhat awesome Western classic, Once Upon a Time in the West. Now, with a title like that, you might be thinking it's the definitive Western, the definitive story of a damsel in distress full of gunslingers and stuff like that, and it kind of is, it kind of isn't. It has an absolutely fantastic beginning. That's a bit slow going, but is nonetheless just incredible. The cinematography, the editing, the music. Yeah, the music. Man, that music, it's very good. Okay, if you watch it for the music. I'll say that. It is the definitive spaghetti western, that's for sure. You know, it has a very Italian cast. It's directed by Sergio Leone, and I reckon if anybody's directing a great western, it's him. He did The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, the Dollars Trilogy, and he also did a title by a similar name, Once Upon a Time in America. But he didn't do Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's by a guy you might have heard of. He's called Quentin Tarantino. So yeah, Once Upon a Time in the West. As I say at the beginning, it's very good, and from there, it has ups and it has downs. You know, the main woman in it is very good. I think she isn't represented the best that she could be, but then again, it's kind of a western. I guess that's kind of the timeline that they're in. It's kind of what they were going for when women were treated less well, I guess. That there's a scene at the end of the film that really kind of flattened it for me, where it's this guy talking to the woman, and he's like, "Go out there and give the workers some food and stuff. And if one of them slaps you on the bum, then just ignore it, because they deserve it." And I was like, come on, what? What is this? It left me feeling the film like she is in this scene. You know, just kind of a bit, you know, sure. So it stars the woman, and also stars three men. 3 men, 1 woman, you know? Classic. There's a smart, sunburnt sicko, a smart, sunburnt sleazeball, and a smart, sunburnt someone who's very good with the gun. Sorry, I couldn't really work out the alliteration on that. I was gonna say smart, sweaty sure shot, but nah, it sounded a bit silly. And they're all very good actors. They all do a great job. But it's the runtime, man. It's cracking 3 hours. I can't do that. I can't even give you guys, 10 minutes of video stuff. It's asking for too much. I reckon it should have done it in 2 hours, you know? It's 2 hours, 55 minutes, but it could have told the exact same story in exactly the same way in a shorter runtime, you know? It's not too much silence, but it's just too much in general. You just gotta cut out that 10%, as Stephen King would say. So there you go. You know, it's a good film. It's a long film, and it's an unforgettable film. It's not really unforgettable. It's iconic, that's for sure. And there are some pictures from it which I distinctly remember seeing in movie magazines and things like that, you know, because they keep mentioning it, and I was like, well, I have to see this film, you know. I was scrolling through SBS, and then, boom, there it was, you know. And there is one more thing I will say. There's a sequence at the end, before the big gunfight, where, you know, they're they got the things and the belts, and they're all, oh, I'm gonna kill you, and it's the dramatic music, ultimate spaghetti western scene. If it didn't have that, it wouldn't be a spaghetti western. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just around that point in the film, there's a sequence where someone's recalling something, and they see this blurry person coming out of the distance. This is in their memory, and they're like, oh, I gotta focus. Who is that guy? And it reminded me of this sequence from Captain Marvel for some reason, which I'd also seen quite recently. You know, I saw it a couple of weeks ago. And it's the scene in which the Skrulls are trying to interrogate her, basically, and tap into her memories and find useful information. And, you know, they're like, oh, no, I don't need this. And then they find this thing where she's flying a jet plane, and they're trying to focus in on the coordinates. And like, please focus. Like, tell me, what is that? You know, we need to know where you're going. But she's like, I need to focus. And just remind me of Once Upon a Time in the West, where he's like, where is that figure? And it's a vital moment in the story that they're both quite important. And I think, I don't know, if I made a film, I might do that as well. I might bring up in the start this blurry figure, and then by the end you find out who he is. You know, it kind of goes into focus, and then ooh, there he is, or she. I'll let you find that out. So thank you guys, thank you for watching, clicking on this video. It's really nice to know that you've done that. And please like, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. You know, I don't mind what you do, really, as long as it's not too, I don't know, negative. You know, we've got to be positive, especially in these times, you know, COVID, all that stuff. Just, yeah, relax, 1.5 meters, all that jazz. But yeah, thank you so much. This has been Once Upon a Time in the West, Quantum Avo movie reviews. I don't know, I think this is going to be a one-off thing, but I might do another one if you guys love it. And yeah, tune in next time. I'll be doing a podcast episode. Woohoo!